Friday show, I jokingly said, and I'm guessing a lot of people realise it was joke something, that Man City would win 4-1.
No, you weren't joking. Don't try it.
No,
he wasn't. Listen, if you're a Liverpool fan, he was not joking.
And then I said, I don't know what will happen in the second half. So I clearly didn't think Liverpool would be 4-1 down in the first half.
No, but you thought they'd get beat 4-1 in total.
No. I thought Man City would win.
Nah, you're a liar.
No. Hear me out. I thought Man City would win at a canter. I genuinely did.
Yeah.
I didn't think 4-1. I thought maybe 2-0.
Yeah, I thought City would win.
Yeah, I thought it would be quite easy for them. I really did. I thought Liverpool...
4-1.
No, I didn't think 4-1. I was just rubbing this. But I did think it would be easy for Man City, right? I really did. I thought the Liverpool... I mean, where's that performance been, by the way, all season from Liverpool? But that performance, to me, from Liverpool, it pains me to say it, that is the performance of a side that can win the Premier League. Whether or not they've got too much left to do with, 3/4 of the season left remains to be seen. But I thought Salah was fantastic. I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm just being honest with you. I thought Gomez was just fantastic. Brilliant. There were question marks over Gomez in the Napoli game, but I thought he was absolutely excellent. That
looked like Gomez from before he had the injury. He was brilliant before that.
He was brilliant. And if we see more of that between now and the start of the World Cup, he not only has to go, but there are question marks
when he starts.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I thought Virgil Van Dijk had one of his best games for a long, long time. That clearance at the end, the header over the bar with minutes to go, that was fantastic. I thought Jurgen Klopp was right to be sent off, but from Man City's perspective, I don't really know why they were not second best, because had that goal been counted, I don't think it should have been counted. I did think it was a foul. I just wonder where the game would have gone had Man City taken the lead. But I looked at the starting 11, and you and I were talking about the front three. I don't think this was the reason, but I think if you're going to play Liverpool, you have to put Kevin De Bruyne in his most natural position where he's been for most of the season, and he didn't do that. I think also their front three has been fantastic. That's been one of the strong points. And it's not necessarily just what these players do when they get the ball, it's the space they give Haaland down the middle. And I didn't really understand why they changed that, why they played Foden, Haaland, and not either Mahrez or Grealish.
Which was Foden, Haaland and Silva.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bernardo Silva's
in them type of games. Bernardo Silva has to play.
Wonderful player. I mean, you could argue if you looked on paper at the 11, was that Man City's best 11? Maybe it was.
He has to. In them games, he always plays Bernardo Silva because it gives you so much energy. What he does on the ball, the work rate that he does, comfortable in possession, he has to play. But you look at it and you look at the team that City have put out, and you still think there's enough there to have got the job done. But I think this wasn't about City. I honestly think this is all about Liverpool. Now, Haaland had a couple of chances. He could have put City ahead. But I just thought, as you said there, Liverpool, to a man, were all brilliant. I thought Salah took his goal incredibly well. And I said the confidence that he looked like for taking that hat-trick over Rangers in that 6 minutes, I think it gave the team confidence. Gomez, I thought, was brilliant again, as you said. It was almost like with Van Dijk. And I think top players think this way. He would have looked at Haaland and all the plaudits, and people would have probably been saying, taking bets on how many he's going to get, 2, 3. And he probably took it personally. Van Dijk, he probably thought, I ain't giving you...
It was only 5 trying to get a hat-trick.
My point, exactly.
And
players hear everything. Don't let any player tell you, nah, don't listen to that, don't read that. They hear everything. He would have heard that noise and gone, well, he ain't doing that on my watch. So he probably stepped up. But to be fair, it wasn't even him doing most of the work. It was Gomez that was doing most of the work.
Yeah, he was brilliant.
He stood up to Haaland, played really well. And as you said, Liverpool worked incredibly hard. Salah had the chance before, which was a great save from Ederson. Rightly so, I thought the goal was ruled out for Manchester City. Foden, not from the initial Haaland on the goalkeeper, because I thought he gets there first.
Yeah, I agree.
But the tug back on Fabinho, I think that's the foul there. But listen, Liverpool dug in without Trent, done really well, and fair play to them.
I have to say, no one has mentioned the player I'm going to mention, who I thought was James Milner. I thought he was brilliant. He went unnoticed. I thought he was unflappable.
That's very Milner-like, isn't it? Unnoticed.
I mean,
just
does
the job.
I wouldn't say he had Foden in his pocket. That's unfair. But I just thought, we've talked about Gomez, rightly so. Alisson was brilliant. Salah was fantastic. I thought Elliott was brilliant, actually. I thought Elliott was really good.
Yeah, played well.
But James Milner was just, he was just fantastic.
Trick to the trade.
Yeah,
got tight to him, roughed him up a little bit.
No one's really talking about that. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was great. We'll take calls on all the above. Just quickly, let's hear from the Man City manager, Pep Guardiola. He was left frustrated after his side's 1-0 defeat to Liverpool yesterday. He criticised the referee for disallowing his side's goal.
We lost because we make a mistake. We play one of the best teams in the world. Play 3 Champions League finals, or 2, 3 times in 4 or 5 years. So it's an exceptional team. I admire them a lot, and that well. So it's so tight in the margins. See, Champions League, when we lost 3-0 here, and what happened here, and many, many times. So, is that. So today is play on. It's okay. It's on both sides. Jurgen was upset, I was upset. It was clear, fine, play on. When we score a goal, it's not play on. That's the truth. This is the reality.
I don't think one's got anything to do with the other. I think you've got to look at that goal on its own and think, as you said, I said, it was a foul.
It was a foul. Clearly, it was a foul.
It was a foul. And also, his control was,
to the floor.
His control was
all
bad.
over the gap. Yeah. Both shins, both knees, and the ankle, back of the ankle.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Just quickly, I want to get your view. We'll take loads of calls. 2 wins in 22 years. City have had at Anfield.
I had to check that as well. I had to check that stat because that sounds bonkers.
The money only came into the club 14 years ago, so it's 2008. But still, that's crazy, isn't it?
When you look at how good this Manchester City's team been under Pep, and even under Mancini at times as well, Pellegrini.
Yeah.
To only have won twice, as you said there, in the last 22.
And one of them was behind closed doors.
Yeah, thumping 4-1.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the crowd, obviously make a difference.
It's just one of them places where it's incredibly hard to go and get a result. And I've said that before, playing at Anfield when the fans are behind the team.
Yeah.
Difficult place to go. It's so loud in there.
If you're a Liverpool fan, what does that tell you about your side? That you are good enough to win the Premier League, or you've left it too late and now you're just frustrated?
No, you'd have hope that you're going to hope that Manchester City slip up, Arsenal slip up, Tottenham, Chelsea. I mean, there's a lot of traffic between them and winning the title. A lot of traffic. But all Liverpool can do right now, they got the result against Rangers, which kind of kick-started them. They then got this massive result against Manchester City, which no one gave them a chance of winning. All they can keep doing is winning their games. If they keep winning games and putting pressure on the teams above, maybe teams will drop points here, drop points there. Because not every team at the top is going to win outright.
No, of course.
But if Liverpool can keep winning their games and applying pressure, there's no reason why they can't start pushing up that league.
Yeah, those 3 points for Liverpool take them up to the dizzy heights of 8th. Just saying, 8th now, so well done. Still behind Man United, though, that's all.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.